hogs are omnivorous scavengers that carry diseases, destroy crops, and damage endangered plants and animals. James Williams shows us how Fort Benning officials are trying to reduce the number of feral hogs on the installation.
Major Bobby Toon recently volunteered to hunt feral hogs in a pilot program designed to remove the swine from Fort Benning. Mark Thornton is a threatened and endangered species biologist. They agreed to take me along on a recent pig hunt. It was soon after our 3-mile hike through the woods began that I realized something. These guys know what they're doing.
This is all fresh pig sign right here where the pigs have been digging. Or they've been feeding along the side of this bank right here. They tear the ground up like that. That's probably the smell that we smell.
I also soon realized that I didn't want to find out the origin of that smell. Yes, that is what you think it is. Now, Bobby was just joking around, I think. But seriously, he knows how to track pigs.
It smells like pig, doesn't it?
Locally, Bobby is known as the Pig Czar. He harvested 65 last year alone.
Something's moving over there in the bow meadows. Let's go this way right here and be real quiet.
Mark estimates that there are about 6,000 feral hogs on Fort Benning.
It's invasive, and they take the resources from the native wildlife. So there are no benefits, and they're very destructive. Probably the worst invasive species we have.
Since Mark expanded the eradication program, hunters collectively kill about 2,000 hogs a year. But even with the hunting pressure on them, the feral hogs are growing at a rapid rate of 26%. So Mark created a pilot program this summer that lasted about 2.5 months. Soldiers who signed up killed a total of about 480 hogs.
It may not do anything to the overall population, but every pig counts.
After about 2 miles of walking, my eagerness was turning to frustration. But then,
I think it's a log up underneath that tree branch hanging out.
A false alarm. We failed to find a single feral hog on our hunt, but we met up with a student from Auburn University who traps and studies them on the installation. Rob Holtfretter monitors the hogs' movement patterns, examines their genetics, determines control methods, and tests traps.
And we'll catch that same pig, we call him Spot. We'll catch him in several different traps during the week, and we just let him go every time.
That big contraption around Spot's neck is a GPS collar used for tracking. This helps Rob determine if the hogs are hanging around the same locations or are colonizing new areas on the installation. Clearly, Spot is irritated and ready to return to the wild. He's now free to go, just as soon as he finds the door. See Spot, run. Run, Spot, run. James Williams, Fort Benning, Georgia.